Hey guys, welcome to the Revolution YouTube channel. I'm makeup artist Lisa Potter Dixon, and today I'm going to be delving into the world of Revolution Pro. Now, I haven't tried any of these products yet. I'm really excited actually because I think that the products of the normal Makeup Revolution lines are actually amazing, but this is supposed to be a pro version. So I'm going to test it, we're going to have a play, and I'm going to create an entire look using these products. I'm going to start with a primer. Oh, it's really hot right now. I'm actually recording this in summer. It's boiling, so I definitely need a primer. And there's actually two in here. So we've got the Hydra Matte Primer and then also the Goddess Glow Primer. I'm really enjoying this gold packaging as well. It's kind of like a satin finish. It's gorgeous. I'm going to go for the glow. It's what I'd always go for. I'm not really a matte type of girl. So let's take that out. I'll have a look at the matte as well just to kind of see the difference between the two. So the Hydra Matte says it's a thirst quenching primer infused with collagen and antioxidant, mattifies and preps the skin for makeup. You know, one of the biggest mistakes that people make is not prepping their skin. And people say to me all the time, why is my makeup coming off? Why is it clogging? Well, actually, if you don't prep your skin with moisturizer and a primer, it's going to do that. You have to do that first. So let's have a look at... Oh, okay. Okay. You can see that that has made my hand obviously go matte, and it feels really nice. It's not heavy. A lot of matte primers feel like they are sitting on top of the skin. This one goes straight in. Almost feels like skincare, which is really interesting. But I'm going to chuck that glow one all over my face. Ooh. So immediately you can see it's got a gold finish to it, which is gorgeous and right up my street. Just going to rub that all over the face. What I want to see from an illuminating primer is that when I put it on and then turn my head slightly to hit the light, that you get, yep, a little glow. Not too much, not too glittery, not too overpowering, just a lovely glow. And you do. I like the bottles as well, guys. Look, glass, good quality, sleek though. Really important, you don't want chunky makeup, so this is really sleek. Next up, foundation. I'm going to be using the foundation drops. They come in 24 different shades. I think I'm going to be about a 6 or a 7. I haven't got all 24, but I just want to show you the deepest shade I have, which is 18, and the lightest shade, which is number 1. Let's just have a look at the consistency. I like the droplet thingy. That's cute. And also, it's really great because you don't make a mess. And I find actually with drops that you don't use as much product too, which is important, because one of the biggest mistakes that we make is putting on way too much foundation, when in fact we should be putting a lighter foundation that looks like our skin and then a heavier concealer to cover any dilemmas. So this is shade, oh okay, 18, nice. Let's have a little look at that. You can see there, really beautiful for more porcelain skin, and then we get to a deeper skin tone, 18, and if there's another 6 shades above that, then that's really great. Let's have a look at number 7. Ooh, I can't quite tell what the consistency of this is yet until I put it on. Obviously it's a liquid and it seems like it's going to be quite dewy, which is good. Let's see if 7, yep, that works for me. So I'm just going to use a brush and buff that in. Okay, this is great because what it's doing, you can see it's adding coverage, but it's not adding too much weight. Again, I know I've said weight with a primer as well. It's so important when it comes to your base. You know, we don't want our base to look like we've got makeup on. We want it to look like our skin is just gorgeous. And this is blending in really, really well. Guys, I am really impressed by that. Look how great that looks. That is really nice, and the good thing is that you can still see the luminosity from that primer coming through as well. Next up, concealer. I'm going to be using the Ultimate Coverage Crease Proof, big statement there guys, concealer. This contains hyaluronic acid, which is a really important ingredient for keeping your skin hydrated. It's also got collagen, antioxidants and peptides. So many elements of skincare in there, which is amazing. Right, let's look at the consistency. Cute little tube. Interesting because that is quite thick, which can be brilliant for coverage. I mean, look at that. If that's crease proof as well, that is incredible. So I'm going to take the same brush. I'm just going to use a little bit. Don't need much. Let's just put it under the eye. See how I'm lifting it from the corner of the eye up? You see, it kind of just gives a bit of an extra lift to the look of the eye. And I'm going to put some on the eyelids too, to almost act like a primer for my eyeshadow. Then a little bit around the nose, because I get quite red around there. And then the excess just on the chin. So even though it's got that creamy, quite heavy coverage, it's not looking heavy on the skin. That's probably a lot to do with those skincare ingredients that I went through a minute ago as well, which is, you know, really important. Right, base is complete, apart from my blush and bronzer that I always do last. But now I've got 3 different eye palettes to choose from. Okay, let's get stuck into these. First up, Earth and Stone. So from that name, I'd assume it's going to be more neutral tones. Ooh. Ooh. Look at these. What, that green, people, that green. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's look at the pigment. Put my finger in there. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do a matte, this kind of terracotta. What? I just want to put that all over my face. Oh my god. Next up, Night and Day. Look at that. Look at that blue, people. These are gorgeous, absolutely. I love how there are neutral, everyday, kind of really wearable tones, and then you've got your real pop of colour in there as well. I mean, this gold, let's just have just the payoff. I mean, the payoff and the texture of them is really lovely. I can't wait to put these on my eyes. And then the last palette I've got is the New Neutral Luxe Shadow Palette. This one seems slightly bigger. Oh, look at the leopard print. That is a joy. Look. So these are square. Look at the array of colours, and you've got that pigmented glitter there too. Wow. Note how I've gone for all the shiny colours. I'm like, oh, let me show you this. Forget the neutrals. Let's just show you the glitter. 3 really gorgeous palettes there. I think I'm going to have to go for that blue though. That blue with the gold. Right, let's do that. Do it. So that is the Night and Day palette. I'm going to start with this tone here, which is more mushroomy as a base. See how that looks. Exactly what I kind of wanted there was that soft matte base. So this is perfect. Actually a really nice colour just for the daytime as well. You know, one of those really easy to wear shades. So I'm just buffing that in using a fluffy eyeshadow brush. And my key tip really when I'm doing my eyeshadow is to always have like a clean eyeshadow brush with you too, so that you can buff the edges. If you try and really blend with a brush that's already got product on, you don't get like an airbrush finish, which is what we want on the eyeshadow. That is stunning. Let's see how it looks on the eye. Let's just take a bit into the sockets. Wow. So I've got a smaller fluffy eyeshadow brush here, and I'm just going to take that into the socket to start. I've dipped that once. Okay, I've dipped that in once. And look how much coverage that's given me already. From one dip. Take my clean, fluffy eyeshadow brush and then just buff the edges in. Just going to do the same on the other side. Then I'm going to go back in with that mushroom colour from the beginning and just blend out the edges even more. Just kind of softens that area. Don't worry if you feel like you need to clean up anywhere. We do that at the end using the concealer again. So now I'm going to take a little bit of this black that's here, and I'm going to create smokiness under the eye using that. So just using a thin lip or liner brush, going under. I hold the brush this way, see how I'm doing that? So that you can really get close to the lash line. And blend it down slightly. weirdly, before I finish your eyes, I actually took my mascara on. I just feel that adds so much impact to the eye. So once I put the mascara on, I can tell what I need to do to balance the eye. So this is the Mascara Revolution. Let's have a look at this wand. Okay, so it's kind of chunky. It holds quite a lot of products. I'm assuming it's going to add a lot of volume. It's really nice and black. Just layer that on. Just going to turn it vertically to get those bottom lashes. Going back to the eyes, what I'm doing is I'm taking that brush that I used for my foundation. I'm just going to clean around the edges where there's too much eyeshadow. The reason I'm doing this with this rather than with eye makeup remover is I find that it just does the job really easily without taking away too much product. What eye makeup remover can do sometimes can create lines in your eyeshadow and then there's like no going back. And I can't resist that gold in here. I can't resist it, guys. So I'm going to take a little bit of that gold, pop it into the corner. Now to add a touch of contour, I've got this, which is the Sculpt and Glow Sands of Time. Sands of Time, it's very exotic. Let's try this. A little bit. Ooh. Ooh. Underneath there. Under the cheeks. Onto the forehead. Under the jaw. This almost has like a peachy undertone to it, which is really nice. So I'm going to pop a little bit on the apples of the cheeks too, to almost use it as blusher as well as bronzer. Now let's try the highlighter. Very important part of the makeup look. Nice. Nice. That is a glow. Let's blend that in. I like to put a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. Just buff it up with my finger, because then when you smile it just makes you look even happier, really. For the lips, there seems to be an array of lipstick colours, but I'm going to do a nude colour. This one is called Cashmere. Again, it's got that gorgeous leopard print packaging, and look, that is a lovely, lovely colour. I'm not going to use this one, but I wanted to show it to you because this is called Vamps. Yes, look at that. Let's put a bit on the hand. Oh my goodness. Let's do a little bit of that cashmere on the lip. I'm going to take a little eyeshadow brush and buff the edges to blur them slightly. It's just kind of much cooler than doing a harsh lip line. And then finally, to finish, a little bit of this, which is the Hydra Matte Translucent Setting Powder, because I feel I'm a tiny bit shiny in the wrong places. So just put a little bit of that into the centre. You want there to be shine above the brows. You just don't want it right in the centre. Chin. No one wants a shiny chin. Little excess bit under the eyes to help set that concealer. Although, let's just look at the concealer. Remember how heavy that was? And it's got that coverage, but it hasn't creased. It hasn't creased yet. And then just around the nose and on the top lip. So that is it. My look using all Revolution Pro. Guys, I know I've said it a few times, but I'm seriously impressed. I mean, the pigmentation, the quality of the product, the finish, and obviously the packaging as well is gorgeous. I mean, look. I mean, it's kind of everything you want from your makeup, isn't it? It's really nice. Very, very into this. Okay, that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye, guys.